So what is the right question to ask when you're ready to build your business? All day long, day in and day out, I get to hang out with the most amazing people. People who have amazing messages, amazing gifts to share the world, and they've gotten the courage to say, I'm going to say it, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it on my own, and they step out to build their business, and suddenly they're faced with the most annoying, frustrating, irritating confusion possible. They listen to people, I call them the gurus, that are saying you must do this, or you must use that tool, or you must have video dolling, or you're just not with it and you'll never make any money, or whatever the latest should is. And I promise you that if you listen to that, you will be driven to drink, to despair, or, heaven forbid, an early grave. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to screw all those shoulds and all the ought tos and start with the right question first. Yeah, there is a right question. And since this is all about you, and it is your business, the question is, what juices you? What do you want out of this life that you're creating for yourself? What is the vision that brings you the most joy? What lights a fire under your ass? What works perfectly with your vision of your world? Nobody else's. What takes advantage of all your strengths, all your unique gifts, all those things that have happened in your life, those stories, the messes you've gotten into, the heartaches you've had? What matches your passion? And most definitively, what gets you going and keeps you going when everyone and everything seems to be against you, or says, no, you can't do that, or you can't do it that way, or you won't be this, or you won't be that? What is that? Now, the question itself is fairly simple. Getting to the answer that is truly your heart's answer, maybe not so much. Mainly because we've got an awful lot of shoulds running around in those beautiful heads of ours. And you see, the reason this is so important, for me anyway, is that my mission is to get voices heard, messages shared, and the world transformed. And it really doesn't happen until you know you and what you uniquely bring to this world. I promise you one thing. It is in all those uniquenesses that you will find your kick-ass clarity. Nobody wants a clone. If we were all clones of each other, we wouldn't need anybody else. We could have one person and we'd be done, right? So what it is that people need from you, those unique people waiting for you, they're hanging from their fingernails on a cliff waiting for you, because only you have the way to reach them. I didn't understand that. I didn't believe that. I didn't think it was possible until very recently. And I was in my 50s when I learned that. And no matter when you learn it, it's perfect. And if you are younger than that, I sure would love for you to learn it sooner so that you can get going faster. So tell me, talk to me. What happens when you ask those questions? What do you learn about yourself? What do you realize you want to let go of? Or do you find yourself wanting to do something completely different because suddenly you've asked yourself the right question? And I promise you another thing. It is different than anybody else's. So don't listen to any of this horse crap about you have to do. It's not until you know you that you can design the specific way you're going to be in the world. With that answer, all sorts of other things become easier. And I don't use that word easier very often. But it does, because now you can answer questions like which, this, and what, that, and should I do, because you have a guidepost. You have a center to go from. Now, I love doing this with people. This is something that just juices me up, speaking of juice. And that's why I created the Pick My Brain session. It's not a gazillion sessions that you sign up for and sign your life away for. It's a one-session deal. Now, we can go longer if you want to. No, I would love that. You have no idea how much I would love that. And I created this so you could do one thing, answer this one question, and get clarity to go on. So click the link below and grab this 60-minute rendezvous where we are going to make it all about you and all about what you want so that you can take your next doable step. In the meantime, laugh lots, love more, and know that you are an amazing. Big hugs, Mama Red.